told you I'll be back. So it's been a minute since I posted a video. I just actually posted a bonus clip of just like random clips. You can go ahead and watch that if you want. It's very short, very sweet, or just go watch all my previous videos. Yeah. So, what have I been up to? Work, school, kid, new boyfriend. Hi, babe. I know you're watching. Hi. You're cool. You're cool. That's my baby, Aria. Okay. So.
Wait, one more.
Aria, no stop. Okay? Thank you. So, let's talk about what brought you here while you click on this video. I wanted to talk about the Netflix documentary, Abducted in Plain Sight. Now, before I talk about this, there will be spoilers. So, make sure you go and watch the video, the movie, the documentary before you come and watch this, and then you can drop your comments and how you feel about the whole thing afterwards, because this thing was crazy. So like I said, if you have plans on watching it someday, don't watch this video until after you watch it. If you already watched it, you can watch it, or if you thought you're never going to watch it and want to just get the fucking stuff without having to watch it, you can do that and watch it here, because I am awesome. Yeah. So first thing first, okay, I've been seeing this documentary on like my social media stuff, and I'm like, this seemed like an interesting thing to watch. It's about like of course a child being abducted, and I'm like, okay, and they said it was like someone close to them, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should watch this to get informed, so just in case something like this was to happen to my child and someone I know, let me watch this. So, man, let me tell you, about the end of this movie, I was blown. Like, I was not expecting how it turned out to be. That was like really, really, really strange to me. Like, I just don't know. So first things first, we introduced this family. It is, I don't know, if it's Idaho something. This is a Mormon family. This is like what, the 70s, I believe, or 60s, but I'm guessing the 70s. So, this happy-go-lucky family, mom, dad, 3 kids, 3 girls. I don't know if they had a brother in there or not. They didn't really specify if they did. You just know this is 3 girls. So they're living their life, blah, 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 and they meet this other family, the abductor's family, but it was not abducted yet, but they met his family, and they become really close, all of them. Trips and everything. Like, they were always hanging out. Then he suddenly got, what is his name, Bob or some shit like that? Or was it B? I think they gave him a nickname, B, whatever. He got close to the oldest daughter. And something like that. And then, like, in the clip, they would say, the mom said, we thought it was strange how much he was paying attention to this, like, her. But pretty much it's like, they didn't do nothing about it. It was like, oh, it was strange how he was just paying attention to her, but we're gonna allow it. Like, for me, if I have that initial thought, like, okay, you paying attention to my one daughter and not my other daughters, you're not coming around us no more. Like, what happened then would have never, I would hope and pray that would never happen to anybody in today's time. I know for sure it wouldn't happen to me. So, yeah, he would take her on trips, vacations with his family, but not the other 2. So, I don't know, like in the black family, like, it's like if you don't take one, you don't take all. It's like if your sister can't go, you can't go. That's what your parents used to say. But in this old time, it's like they don't even care. Like, one go, just that one could go. And it's like nobody said nothing. Like, that wouldn't have been me. It's like, if you ain't taking my other 2 daughters, they not going. But already I would have nixed that once he was already being so close to my one daughter. I would have been like, that would have been out. Yeah. So the story goes on. They're talking more about it. And she's like, before the first abduction, he's like, he wants to take her out. I don't know, horseback riding or some shit like that. And then the mom was like, no, but she has a piano lesson. And he's like, yeah, well, I can pick her up after. She's like, yeah, but I don't know. It's the devil. I was like, it's okay. I'll just pick her up after. Like, no. I said she can't go. She can't go. Get your ass up out of here. That would have been my original thought. But the mom's stupid ass is like, oh, he's so nice. Everyone has nothing but nice things to say about him. He's so nice. He's our friend. You know, let's be stupid, blind, and let our daughter go. Yeah. And then he fed the daughter allergy pills. Like, my question is, was she already taking them before? Or was it like, or was she already taking them before? Or was it like she was just suddenly taking it with him? Like, how that whole, because she took them pills very easily, so how did they come back? She must have been taking them before already. He was just like, oh, your mama gave me allergy pills, or something like that. Because I don't know if I'm just gonna be taking pills, like, and I ain't been taking pills before, like allergy pills, but I ain't got allergies. What you talking about? But so he took her, and I don't, was it this time? Because he abducted her twice. So the first time, I think it was like first off, if I say bring my Zoe, even if I was stupid enough to be like, alright, take her. If I say bring her at this time and she's 1 minute late, I'm going to worry. I'm going to blow your phone up. I'm going to call the police. They wait hours and hours, and she wait hours later, like, oh, she's not back. I wonder, I hope she's okay. Like, just clueless, not even, like, worried. Like, my heart would have been fucking racing. I would have been damn near about to have a heart attack. My daughter's not here. And I let her grow up with some grown man. And I don't know if they waited days till they finally was like, she's abducted. Or something's not right. Like, you would have thought they would have did the fucking minute he didn't bring her home at the time she said she was gonna bring her. So, they go back to another girl. The girl who was abducted, she's in this documentary too. So, and while I don't condone kidnapping at all, this guy was seriously like an evil fucking genius. Like, why didn't he not use his evils for, like, his geniusness for good? Because the way he manipulated that and played them, honey, he would, he had that plan for some time now, for some girl that he was going, okay, a girl I'm gonna abduct, this is gonna be my plan, or something, like, because the way he did that, honey, was so smooth. And this, like, even, like, this was, like, years. This isn't, like, one type of abduction, I think. This is, like, years of abuse that she's going through. So, like, the first time, she's, like, he manipulated her to where she was always sleeping. She woke up into this, like, dark room, and she thought that she was abducted by some aliens. But it was really him on the voice recorder. He just modified his voice to where she thought she was, like, you know, kidnapped or whatever. But before that, you know, he would always try to just, like, he would sleep with the girl, but the family would know. Because the way he interested himself into them was like a father figure. So they didn't know no better. They thought it was, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. She was sharing a room with her sister. He was like, nah, girl, we ain't allowing that. So he built a wall so they can have their own separate room. I don't know if the parent family was just like, okay, yeah, this isn't weird, but okay, sure, build a wall. Like, no, you're not building nothing up in this house. What you need to worry about what's going on in my household with my daughters. He built the walls, and so fast forward back to her being up in the trailer. He's telling her on the voice that she has a very important mission that she must complete. If she don't, bad things is going to happen to her family, and they're going to kidnap her younger sister. So the mission she has to complete. She has to have sex with the B, as they call him. You know, and he set that up to where he looked like, or he was bleeding, like it looked like they both was abducted, and that's a mission that they have to complete. But she can't tell anyone. If she tells anyone, it pretty much the mission is null and void, and your family will be hurt. And they were gonna take her sister, and they also told her that she can't even be around her dad. She can't talk to her dad. She can't look at her dad. She can't love her dad. None of that shit. You gotta avoid daddy. Now, how you gonna do that living in the house? Now, I forgot how they found her, or I forgot how they found her. No, I think they ended up coming and busting down, like, eventually, like, where they were staying. And somehow the guard, and when they were both in the jail cell, let the girl come talk to fucking B, because he gave him some type of gold ring or whatever. I don't know. Gold ring or watch, whatever. So he told him whatever basically what happened, you can't tell nobody, which we all know, pedophiles, molesters, they do this, no, regardless. You can't tell nobody what happened, you can't tell nobody about our secret playtime, like, just the fucking disgusting. This movie, I'm just like, this whole movie, I'm just like, so they reunited the family, and you could tell the dad's heartbroken, because they're like, she's different, like, she don't want to be around him, and it's like, she's scared, deathless, because she's a little girl, she don't know, she's like, I can't tell them what happened, but I don't want nothing to happen to them, so she's like, she gotta complete the mission, or whatever. So, as time goes on, the movie gets weirder and weirder, because they're still in communications with this dude, because somehow he got bailed out, right? So, it gets stupider and stupider, because the mom ends up having an affair with the guy. I don't know, maybe the dad wasn't, hitting it right, he wasn't giving her love and affection that she was used to. I think that's what she said anyway in the video. So she wasn't getting the type of affection that he was giving her. So she was like, okay, I'm about to see what this young thing can do. And even crazier, the B met up with the dad and talking about how his wife wasn't giving him what he needed, and he was feeling neglected and shit, and then offered the dad to give him a sexual favor. So the dad ended up jacking him off. So it was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I don't know what straight man, I ain't judging, I don't know what straight man is willingly being like, their friend is like, dude, I'm horny, come jack me off, and they're like, okay, yeah, sure, why not, let's just do that. Like, no, who is doing that? Like, I wouldn't my friend was like, girl, come sing-a-ling-a-ling, I'd be like, girl, I would have smacked her, like, you better get your ass up on my face, I ain't doing that. That's nasty as hell. So, as genius as B was, he did that because I already knew in the back of my mind why he did it, and he ended up doing what I was thinking. So, he was like, oh, if you don't drop the charges, the kidnapping charges, I will tell everyone that you jacked me off, basically. So, the wife found out. So, they're like, yo, we can't let this happen, because this is like the 70s, like, where it was, like, frowned upon to be gay, or to, things with the same sex, and they were also Mormons, and I don't know nothing about religion or whatever, how that goes, but I'm sure that was a big deal to them as well. So it's like, man, yeah, we gonna drop this. Me personally, I wouldn't have dropped it, because I wouldn't have gave two fucks of what anyone in this whole world knew about me, as long as my daughter is good. Your ass going down, honey. You would have went down, down, baby. Down, down, baby. Just seen in the range of baby. Okay. But, yeah, he went down. That wouldn't have been me. But they stupidly was like, okay, sure. Changed it by holding, like, no, she wasn't lost. She wasn't kidnapped. She just went away for a very long time. And we knew exactly where she was. So, I think, and somewhere in the middle of this documentary, too, they ended up getting married, but in Mexico. I think I don't know if she was 12 or 14. I gotta double check that. But, the parents quickly got that ignored. Yeah. But, also, he would call them every day, and they stupidly picked it up and talking to them, still talking to him on the phone like they're good, like they're friends. Like, nothing would have been hostility every time I pick up that phone, bruh. Like, there would have been nothing but hostility between us. Like, I would have fucking tried to murder the dude every time I fucking saw him. I would have tried to get him in close corners so I could murder him. But they sitting there keying with him on the phone still. So, in the midst of this, the daughter still feels like she has to complete the mission. So she has to complete the mission so, something's going to happen to her family. So, he is creeping and crawling in her room. And then he's making her. She's like at the point to where she's like, I love him. I love him. Isn't got went from this is my dad figure to this is my husband. This is my man. This is who I want to be with. This poor little girl, and she's like, I love him. And he's just a fucking creep. It's like come in her room, sleep with her. Like, how is nobody knowing? Why is her bars not barred up? Or why is she not sleeping in a room? She'd have been with me every 24/7. She'd have been with me. When she's not at school. She'd have been with me. Sorry. I'm sucking nails. So, yeah, he just coming in to sleep in the room, and they're like, oh, he like, I'm going to therapy, and like, this is part of my therapy conditions is that I have to sleep with her in order to get over this. Bruh. They let it happen. Like, you would have died, my nigga. I seen you in my daughter's bed. I'm killing you. I'm fucking killing you. I don't care what kind of conditions you need. You don't even need to, don't care your condition. You just need to die. You just need to die. Because you ain't coming nowhere in my daughter's room. I would have barred up that window as soon as he made that suggestion. And she'd been sleeping right next to me. Try to come up in his room if you want. So I'd have had a gun ready. Locked and loaded, ready to go. But she ended up leaving with him again because she's like, yeah, at this point, she's like, she's brainwashed so much that she's like, she loves him and she wants to marry him. And like, no one's going to stop her from doing that. That's the problem with kids. Once they start rebelling, they become a teenager, honey. They gonna do what they want to do, and they sneaky with it too. Parents forget that we once was kids, so you gotta keep that in the back of your mind. Like, they sneaky. Not me. My daughter, she ain't gonna try it with me. I'm gonna get that booty. But so she goes missing again, and I think for a couple of days they didn't fucking say nothing for a couple of days. It's like, dude, she's missing. Why you wait days? Like, no, I'll wait seconds and be like, nah, she gone. Come wrong. So he was with her, but they made it a lot. But he would call and maybe see, do you know where Jan? I think her name was Jan. Do you know where Jan is? Like, oh, she's not. Like, poor Jan. Like, he would play that so smoothly to where it looked like he didn't know where that, but they knew. They would call and be like, we just wanted to talk to her. But eventually he let her call one time, and a couple times she spoke to him, let her know she was still alive. He played that real smart, and he fucking got her into an all-girls school and changed her name so where nobody knew it was her. But they eventually found her. So when she was home, she was completely different, not the girl they used to know. She was, I don't know if she was made a woman at that point. So the first when he was like trying to complete the mission, he would say he would insert it a little bit, but not all the way to where it was like they had it fully. So I'm not sure if she actually lost her virginity fully to him or if she didn't. They didn't specify, or unless that wasn't an intention. But someone can let me know if they did completely lose her virginity to him. Yeah, they just feel like they didn't know her anymore, and she's just so angry at the world, pretty much. It's like, because she had to hold in this information that she knew. Like, she felt like if she told them what happened, what type of mission she had, she was going to lose them. So, and like, that's horrible for a little girl to have to deal with that, to have to hold that in. So, yeah, I think they finally got him. Yeah, we're gonna skip past all the boring parts. They finally got his ass, and I don't know if they wait till she got real older. Cause here's what the thing with me, that's question with me is, if he was like, is a pedophile clearly when you just want kids, or is it just that specific person? Because it seemed like he was just focused on her and not like every single kid. Like, you would think, like, even when she got older, it seemed like he still wanted her. So I was like, but I thought pedophiles only wanted kids, or is that still considered a pedophile even if you like them as a kid and as they get older? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it didn't seem like. They didn't specify. I mean, but they did also say that he he did go to jail or committed it for another type of pedophilia stuff. But I don't remember vaguely if that's what happened. I just know that he was only focused on her. So it's like, is this considered pedophile? Like, I mean, as she get older too, like, but yeah, someone let me know. Specify that. I don't feel like doing that research. But yeah, so as they get older, they show clips of them in court. She wants to sue because now she knows the truth. Before this, her mom and dad was gonna break up because B told the dad that they was having an affair and they'd be sleeping together for months. And the mom was like, nah, you ain't leaving me, boo. We gonna be together forever. That's how I'm gonna be with my boo. As soon as you think you about to leave me, babe, I'm gonna be like, I ain't leaving my family. We gonna be together forever. So, yeah, eventually he got indicted. He was going down, and he knew just as much as everyone else knew. As soon as you go to jail, what they do to pedophiles, you ain't making it past the first night. So what he do? He committed suicide. And it's weird because he had his brother in the thing, and he was like, "Oh, I knew my brother was liking little girls, but I basically didn't do nothing. I just kept helping him cover it. So why are you not in jail too? Because you just as disgusting as he is." And it's like people be like, "Well, yeah, he looked weird. He seemed weird. Like if y'all feel like this person is weird, why not say nothing? Why not? But hey, I might want to keep cool off him because I get a weird vibe off him. I mean, let me know about your vibes because I don't want to be writing nobody if you got a negative vibe about that person. Okay, so." But yeah, he ended up killing himself. And the girl, she said she could really fully forgive her parents. And it's it's not their fault, but it is their fault. It's both of their faults. I blame both, the parents and D, because you continue to let this happen. There's big things the parents could have done to avoid what happened. B could have been this fucking nasty pedophile, but the parents, it was basically like they were selling their daughter because they really didn't care. You would think that's your child. So when you carried out your womb, someone you vowed to protect, and you just letting this man willy-nilly with her. Couldn't have been me. So I was really disappointed. It's like, yeah, she gotta. And it was she dealt with abuse for a couple of years, so it's not no one-time thing. It was a couple of years, so that's some things you gotta get over. You gotta eventually get over, and I just felt so bad for her, because and I was just I was mad at the parents, like I said, I was the whole time, because I just couldn't believe that the story turned out to what it was. I mean, it was an interesting document, I'm telling you, interesting from beginning to end. You just want me a lot of shocks, but moments were like, what the. And after you watch it, you're just gonna find yourself feeling icky about life for a couple of hours. You're gonna feel icky, but it's just once you have a kid, if you have a kid and you're watching this, it's just it makes it that much worse because it's I would never to that. I would never to that. I would never to that. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be. But you never know. Shit, you could let it, but I wouldn't never let no man sleep in my daughter's bed. I would never, if I had a nasty feeling about you, I would never let you come around her. I would never, keep calling home, I want to marry my daughter, I would never let you marry her. You say drop charges, I'm telling you that you jack me up. I would never allow that. I'd be, go ahead, tell him, I'll tell him for you. Because, honey, gun cocked and loaded, ready to go. So, yeah, that's my review and recap, pretty much, of the documentary. It was a good documentary. They did the way they did it. Lots of shocks and all. But I'm just mad at the parents, and I'm just glad that B got what he deserved. Even though he deserved to rot in jail and think about that shit. But he was gonna die regardless, whether he did it or someone else was gonna do it. He was gonna die anyway. So yes, that's my story. That is my review. I hope you liked it. If I went a little too fast for you, just rewind and watch it again. Yeah, so comment, and subscribe to my videos and my channel, okay? I'm going to go. Till next time, bye-bye.